Welcome back. Hey guys, welcome to the Bitchin' Hour. That's right. This is our first live video. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Right on, right on. I wanted to talk about haterism. I'm not even sure if that's a real word or not, but anyway, I'm using that. All right, because I got a few things I want to talk about, and I'm gonna share a little story with y'all as well. All right, haterism. From my understanding, we got a lot of people. It don't matter young, old, in between. It don't matter if they special. It don't matter if they in their right mind or what. You at some point in your life you're gonna come across people that hate you without no reason at all, without a cause. So what do we do about that? We just continue to try to keep on passing by, ignore it, right? Try to keep take the higher ground, so to speak. Just allow people to be people, right? But then there comes a point in time when you feel like, wait a minute, maybe I need to address this, okay? Because this is not normal. What is really the problem? What really is the problem? What do I really need to address? Let's get down to the root of the cause of why all of this hatred is going on. And let's start with where it started. Mostly it starts in your own family. It can be anything from uh, shoot, you getting too much attention from the elders in the family, or it could be that every time somebody go to store, they always bring you something back nice, you know, and whatever it is that you want, the other person wanted that they didn't get it because they didn't have that. Maybe they buying clothes for somebody because they found them on sale, and it was like dirt cheap. Okay, and this person can wear that size opposed to this other person who may wear clothes maybe two or three sizes larger and they wasn't on sale or on clearance. I mean, it can be anything from somebody feeling like that one person is getting too much attention to them not getting any attention at all. Uh, it could also go as far as being somebody that's getting uh, feel like that they deserve something that another man or woman has when they ain't even put in the work for it. I mean, we got a lot of people out here that do fucked up shit for fucked up reasons. All right, you got to watch Sheila because they got here. I mean, you got people, and if you watch any old movies, if y'all watch any old movies, you look at old movies, you see that, right? You see in the old movies that there's somebody that's out to get the next man. They try to wait until they get him off in a dark alley or something and do something to him. Or they try to take over somebody else's identity. I know these movies might have been far fetched back in the day, like in the 60s and the 70s. But when the 80s came, people started trying to live some of that stuff, act out some of that stuff, even trying to figure out what the fuck, well, dang, it went from being a movie to people trying to actually be the movie. Now, one thing I realize is drugs influences. Drugs can influence a person uh, to act out of character of what they normally would be. All right, and it also brings on immaturity because if you start doing drugs at a young age, chances are, I mean, if you don't have a really strong mind and stuff, chances are you're going to be stuck right there. You'll be stuck in that same place, same immaturity, with the same outcome because you didn't give your body yourself a chance to actually to grow and learn how to work out problems and issues and things, before you became an adult. Okay, and that's one reason that in elementary school, like in kindergarten, um, what is the one before kindergarten? In the one before kindergarten and the first grade, they putting you. They have puzzles and stuff. These big ass pieces of puzzles. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Big pieces of puzzles that they sit on the table for the little children to play with. Well, sometimes they say that that's bonus time. But what it really is psychologically is you're teaching the child how to be able to work out work out problems without getting frustrated. Okay. And then where here you got another little child that'll come and sit at the same table. And then that child, they both be trying to figure it out together. This is teaching them how to be able to be a team player. All right. To allow others to come in and help them as well. I mean, we can't say everything in school is bad, right? But we can say, letting the children learn how to figure some SHIW out by themselves, it's pretty good. All right. But if they didn't learn this stuff when they was much younger, when they get older, what they do? Fly off the handle. They want to do all kind of effed up stuff. Now it ain't just children. We got grown ass people that's still stuck in a story. They ain't came out of that story yet. Oh my gosh. And you don't want to know about the ones that's in their 70s that's still stuck. They're just totally immature. Been a child all their life. Why? Because they started doing it too early. They felt like they were grown. You know. So yeah, drugs can play a big part of becoming a hater. You start going around doing things just because. I know this guy. I know this guy. I won't lie to you. I know this guy. I have never in my life ever met a man that is so messy and so jealous of another man that I mean, he just do some effed up stuff. I mean, I've even seen this man even run up to the police and get him all kind of information on another person because they didn't like this person or they felt like they were supposed to have what this person got. If you don't work at what you want, if you don't put the effort in for what you really want in life, you can't really you can't really hold another person accountable or be upset with somebody else because they are prospering or because they put the work in. And just like they did it, so can the next man, right? I know it, right? Now, I already started talking about immaturity. And I already told you, immaturity can come from many ways. It can come from hanging around people that's immature. Being around people, all they do all day long, sit up and talk about somebody else. Yeah, I mean, they don't know what to do with that. Well, if the shoe was on the other foot, if you had all of this, if it was given to you, what the hell would you do with it? Would you sit there? Would you know? That's just like you got all of these men that be sitting around watching basketball or football, and then they want to call somebody stupid and stuff like that. And this person ain't got the sense that God gave a mule, right? But if they put your bitch ass out there, you ain't gonna do da. You probably don't even have the stamina of the wind to be able to run across that field, let alone throw a football, right? Let alone shoot a hoop. But you sit up and try to talk about somebody else instead of cheering them on. That's a key word right there. Cheer another motherfucker on. So let's get over here. Let's go with this one. All right. People on their ego trips. All right. Now we all have egos. We all have them. They kick in, and sometimes they do, and kick out. But then there's people that's stuck in theirs. Okay. And I'll give you an example. Now, there's this I'm gonna say young lady, okay? I'm gonna be nice. There's this young lady I know, all right, know of. I don't really know her per se, you know. But there's this young lady that I met a while back, and she had told me that she wanted, that she really, liked my being in my company and stuff. So we started talking, and I found out that we both was on the same path. So I thought, well, one day she kind of crossed the line, and so I reached out to her and I told her, about a thing that she did. Well, I thought she took that in stride. It's like, okay, I understand. All right, I know not to do that again, right? Well, she waited a few months later, and then she comes back And then she want to try to tell me, well, you this and you that, and you didn't give me the credit. Look, I don't never withhold nobody's credit from them. If you did something, I'm gonna put you up on a pedestal. All right, I'm gonna make sure you get that credit. But even the Bible tell us what? Let another man praise you. Don't sit up and praise yourself, but you want to praise yourself for something that you didn't even do. Okay, and it was and she misfired, so to speak. Okay, without me going off into further details. But I mean, if I had the opportunity to talk to this young lady, as I have tried to reach out to her, but she wants to keep on sending me these random text messages and stuff. But if you're a grown ass woman, we could address this here by video in person, a video chat about phone. But I find it rather immature for a person to want to argue with somebody through a text message, break up with somebody through a text message, start a relationship through a text message. Come on, man. What happened to real 101? When you can see a person, when you can talk to a person, then you can pretty much, you know, uh, you can have more contact with a person, eye to eye contact, opposed to just listen to because people hide behind text messages. Okay, you know, somebody told me they call it that's a text gangster. You're a gangster because all you take do all of your bad shit behind a phone. A keypad. So you're a keypad gangster, right? So I understand that, but I mean, I don't think I've did anybody wrong. I just don't understand what's up on all this ego tripping and stuff about you this, that, and the other. Like I say, even the Bible tells you let another man praise you. Even the Bible tells you what your gift will make work room for you, right? But then you want to come out here and go deep south when you live on the north. Come on, man, you need to get it together. So what I'm trying to tell her is this here. And then it's not just for her, it's for anybody. Anybody that got some issues like this. You got people that want an ego trip. You got a job, you got a title or something, and you feel like that you gotta go out there and make everybody know that you Captain America's sister. You know what I'm saying? Well, goddamn. You ain't gotta tell nobody, just wear the uniform, just put the uniform on, motherfucker. Move around. All right, everybody gonna say, "Oh, that's Captain America's sister right there." Why? Because she wearing the damn uniform, right? Okay. So if you say that and let's say you say you're psychic, right? You ain't got to go around telling everybody, "Oh, I'm a psychic." You don't have to wear the big ass turban, you know, but you could if you wanted to. But I mean, your gift will make room for you. It's gonna work automatically. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to, you know. So being humble. If you humble yourself, meaning it don't mean it's being a dish rag and let people walk over you. It means listen, allow yourself to hear, accept, process in a calm fashion, and then react. When it comes to being taught or being mentored, then it makes things easier for you. All right. So the this particular person wasn't even humble, humble enough to hear, constant ranting on. No matter what was said, old girl still felt like she had to keep on opening her mouth. She just didn't know when to shut up. All right, so that's ego tripping. Yeah, I mean, you stuck at listening to yourself talking, boy. You getting full of it because you cheering your own self on. Well, who do that shit? Who cheer themselves on? That ain't cool. In In any position that you hold on this planet, everybody's not going to always agree with you. Everybody's not going to always believe you. The proof, as they say, is in the pudding. So when you run across people that don't believe you, or they don't accept you for who you know that you are, or the gifts that you are uh, exercising, you don't get bent out of shape and try to cuss them out because of it. You don't get bent out of shape and decide that you want to go off the deep end and try to make life a living hell for the next man. You keep living. You take it in stride because that's part of your growth. There's been many times in my past that I went through some mad shit with other people. They say what the hell they want to say. Hell, I even had one lady who tried to go all as far as trying to discredit me to the point of, getting me off a board. But you know what happened? The board had to tell her, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. I think you need to leave that alone. So there's growth that comes with experience. And if you don't never have any experience, you're not going to grow. You're going to continue to be a spiritual midget. You're going to still continue to be throwing a rod, being immature, sounding like a little child, and but not like a woman. So we know misery like company. People that are haters can also be miserable, totally miserable. They don't want you happy because they ain't happy. Oh, let's go a little further than that. How about if they giving you the instead of them having anything, having something good to say, they ain't got nothing good to say. But they go out and try to find other people that they can get, to agree with them without knowing the truth. And we got a lot of people that do that. They run out there and go grab people to assist them in their endeavor of bashing another female or male because they got a problem with this person. But they didn't tell the truth. They only told part of the truth. Haters. You be surprised. There are people out there that go as far as even writing their own text messages, screenshotting it, and then say somebody else wrote that shit. Now I didn't believe that until I saw it for myself. I was like, this person lost their god dang man. I ain't never known nobody do no stupid stuff like that. Messy. Jealousy. Jealousy is another form of hatred because there's levels to jealousy. Jealousy can take you anywhere from just rolling your eyes to actually trying to set somebody else, if not a kill them. Now I had a young lady do some stuff. I know she don't think I know it was her. I know it was her because I got videos that's been out for 3 and 4 years on YouTube, and all of a sudden YouTube has a problem with one of the videos. As many of them I got out there, and they all are pretty much under the same umbrella. This one particular video. I didn't get mad. I didn't get upset about it. But I appreciate what she did. I thank her. Because what she did, all she did was catapult me to where I was headed to go anyway. So thank you very much. You didn't hurt me. You helped me. And I appreciate that. Y'all got to know that sometimes people be having cries for helps when they be off in they haterisms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a cry for help. Yeah, let me tell you, it is a cry for help. A lot of times, okay, so like this here. I remember once I was talking to a client, a potential client, and and this person voiced to me that they really did need a mentor. They wanted somebody to assist them. I was willing to help and everything, correct? And 2 days later, this person self-sabotaged himself. Yep. And I was trying to figure out what the world happened. Why would this person do such a thing? Well, it's a form of self-sabotage, meaning that this person realized that they was about to become a better version of whom they wanted to be. And fear, fear caused this person to reject that which was what they wanted to do. And the fear didn't just start. That is not where the fear started. I heard the fear in our initial conversation when it came to uh, getting on their own, getting their own place. Now, majority of children, let me take that back. Majority of young adults are very excited about life and getting out on their own and having a clean slate to start over, right? But just to mention to this potential client of mine about, being strong enough to be able to stand on their own was frightening. And this person began to reflect on how their relatives was going to feel about them moving. But it's not about your relatives, it's about you. I really appreciate y'all coming into the bitching channel at the bitching hour. Now, this is mild because I'm trying to make sure I don't go off the scale. But rest assured, I wanted to. So, yeah, there are many ways that people be crying out for help. You just got to know you got to be able to identify that. I identify, yeah, old girl needs some help. She needs some help like a motherfucker. But when it came time for us to start working on this here, because I'm ready now to get my elbows in, and we dig in. And it's like, nah, that's all right. I want to stay in my shit. Let me stay in my dirt. No, I want to stay messy. No, I want to keep on bashing other people. I want to keep on doing this distractive stuff, but yet and still, you saying that you this, that, and the other, but you're not reflecting that. Okay, so yeah, we got a problem there too. So I think I pretty much covered everything I had to say or what I wanted to say without, just going off and just. But I'm sure y'all would like that. So yeah, I got a problem with haterism, and that's my word. That's what I'm calling it, haterisms. You know, and we have more than one channel out here, and you'd be surprised. You have people who just pop up on your channels, you know, with effed up stuff to say. And then when you identify what that stuff is or who the person is, they get real quiet. It's just not like that on the internet, but the internet is where people find excuses to be able to do random stuff because they figure can't nobody see them. They can't be caught. But that's not true. That's another reason that they're using AI now because they can track you down. They know where you at. Matter of fact, they even know where you live at. So yeah, it's time to get off of the hating stuff. You say that you're a spiritual man or woman, start evolving. Whatever it is that you say that you're part of, be about that. But don't, I mean, and if you be about that, you don't have time to worry about nobody else's BS, nobody else's life. You know, you want to be wealthy, worry about your wealth. Stop worrying about what this man got in his pocket. You worried about somebody else got a job, okay, and they making what 6, 7, 8 figures. You know, start figuring out how you can get there. This is no time for us to be sitting up trying to pull another man or woman down. But we should be more in a place now mentally where we can build each other up, strengthen each other. I'm gonna talk my shit. I damn Skippy am. But still, if we can become more like we used to be, if families can become close together again and more knitted, I think we have a better chance of surviving. But if we continue to keep on divide and try and divide and conquer, who's going to survive? Y'all, I got a guest coming on. It won't be today, but I got a few guests coming, and I can't wait to get them on here. I want to give a shout out to my panel, okay, and those that used to be a part of the panel. Raina Lopez, Kamika, Liquid Fire. These were my amazing powerhouse women that are part of this channel. So hopefully in the near future you get a chance to see a few of them. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate you coming to the bitching hour. Yeah, we went in here but about 30 minutes, but 30 minutes is a lot of time, okay? But just think, oh, it's gonna get a little better. I promise you. But this was my initial video for the first time on a bitching hour, and I really appreciate you coming in. All right. Don't forget to leave a comment, okay? All right. Be kind with your comments, all right? All right. And if you don't mind, leave something in the comment section of what you want to hear us talk about, okay? And if it's something we can pull off, we dang skip it will, all right? All right. So to all you motherfuckers out there that like to be hating on other people, stop that bull crap. Stop sabotaging. All right. If anything, try to be a help. Don't be a hindrance, okay? You know. And if you don't know how, I tell you the first thing to do is stop hanging with them people that ain't never got nothing good to say. They always out trying to hurt the next man, trying to get something free. Free ain't always free. Y'all remember that. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.